Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna jump right into the makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna go into my box of crayons palette and go straight into that orange shade, and I'm gonna take a flat C brush and pack that onto the brush. Okay, so this is a glittery pigmented shade, and I'm just gonna sweep that all over my lid. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure that my entire lid is covered. So I'm already starting off with my eyebrows done and my eyelids primed, and I went ahead and primed with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, I'm almost sure. Next I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette, and I'm gonna go into that bottom left shade that is a pretty, it's like a rustic orange, and I'm gonna start to shade that right on top of the first color that I put on. And I'm just gonna keep blending that out. Next, I'm gonna go into my Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna take the shade Cairo, which is a very deep burnt orange glittery shade, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner of my eye to just give the eye a little more dimension, because I didn't want it to be so flat. And this is the perfect burnt orange shade. If I could find this shade but just in a non-glitter form, oh my gosh, I would be obsessed. Then I'm just gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna start blending everything together. You don't want any harsh lines at all in this look. Then I'm gonna go back into my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm gonna go back into that orange shade, and now I'm gonna start to just fade it in on top of the color Cairo that I used. Then I'm gonna take my E.L.F. Poreless face primer, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. It really does help to reduce pores, but it is very, very, very silicone-y. So if you don't like those silicone primers, I don't recommend this one. Then I'm gonna go into my Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation in the shade 355 Coconut, and I'm just gonna evenly distribute that all over my face. I am not color correcting for this look, not at all. And of course, I always blend out my foundation with a brush. I rarely ever use sponges, like ever, to blend out my foundation. Next, I'm gonna go into my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm gonna use that very tightly and controlled under my eye. I usually bring it further out, but this time I didn't. And you guys already know I put it lower on my forehead, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. None of that has changed. And then I'm gonna go into my Black Radiance Cream Contour palette, and I use the medium to dark palette, and I'm gonna take my contour hugging brush, and I'm just gonna contour my face the same as I always do. Nothing has changed except for the fact that I went a little bit lower with my cheek contour than I would have liked. But other than that, nothing has changed in this tutorial with how I do my concealer and contour. And then I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to blend everything out. Nothing has changed with that. techniques, real techniques. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Face brush to blend out my contour. This brush is so dense but so soft. It blends my contour perfectly. This is the only thing that I use that brush for. I do not use that brush for anything else. Then I'm gonna go into my Airspun Transluscent setting powder, and I'm just gonna use that to set all of the places that I put my concealer. And I really do love this powder. It doesn't dry me out, and it just makes everything look really good. But things go wrong. Like 2 steps after this, things just go completely wrong. Like I don't know what happened, but you guys will see. Next, I'm gonna go into my Black Radiance finishing powder in the shade Milk Chocolate, and I always use this to set my contour. I do have other powders that I could use, but I just like this one the best. It doesn't come out too cool, but it's not too warm, even though I do like a warmer contour. But this Sephora Microsmoth powder, I cannot use it anymore. I don't know if it's old, even though I've only had it for a year, or what is happening with the chemistry of my face, but it made my skin so blotchy, so patchy, and it started lifting some of the product that I had previously put on my face. Like it just wasn't looking good, and I almost looked casket ready. Like if I didn't do some type of finessing or something, I definitely would have looked casket ready. It was just so bad. Like you see me just constantly trying to like brush away what I just put on my face. It just looked really bad. So I had to go in with my Sasha Buttercup setting powder and pretty much put that setting powder on top of the finishing powder, because it just looked crazy. I looked scary, but I was able to fix it. After this, just to settle everything, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Dewy setting spray, and I just spray my entire face with it and let everything just set. And luckily I was able to fix my makeup, because I would have been pissed. So now I'm gonna go into my NYX Vinyl Liquid Eyeliner, and I just make a tiny little wing eyeliner, and then I'm gonna go into my Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara to prep my eyes for my lashes. That's my favorite mascara. My lashes are done, and I'm gonna go back in once they're dry and blend in my lashes with the false lashes. And I only do this on the top and not the bottom, because I haven't finished my eyeshadow on my bottom lid yet. So I'm gonna go back into the color Cairo, and I'm gonna use that on the outer portion of my bottom lid to just like blend everything together. Yes, it is a shimmer shade. It still looked bomb, okay? It looks super freaking bomb. Then I'm gonna go into my box of crayons palette, and I'm gonna go back into that orange shade, and I'm gonna blend it from where Cairo left off, which was on the outside, and I'm gonna blend that to the middle. I'm not gonna take it all the way to the front, because I do put on a inner corner highlight. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take my Morphe 35F palette, and I'm gonna take that really yellow gold. It's almost like a green gold color. You know, that palette does not have any names on it, so it's on the bottom left, and I use that for my inner corner highlight, and it looks good. Then I'm gonna go into my E.L.F blush palette, and I'm just gonna take that bottom shade and just blush up my cheeks a little bit. I didn't want to add too much, because this was not the look that required a lot of blush. So this one is not as pigmented. And I'm gonna go into my Maybelline, what is that? That's my Maybelline highlight in the shade Molten Gold. This is a Master Chrome, and every single freaking tutorial that I do now is gonna include this highlight, because I am absolutely obsessed with it. It is just bomb. This is the best gold it just looks so good. And of course I highlight the top part of my nose bridge and then the front of my nose. Then I'm gonna go into my NYX Liquid Suede, and this one is new. It's in the shade Downtown Beauty. It's a really nice, like, neutral brown shade. I love it. It's so cute. And then I'm gonna go into my NYX Liquid Lingerie, and this is in the shade After Hours, which is like a super mauve-y, like pinkish brown. And of course I'm gonna line my lips with my MAC lip liner in Chestnut. It's the only lip liner that I will wear with every single lip. And then I'm gonna take my NYX Lingerie in the shade Corset, and I'm just gonna pop that right in the center of my lips. Forgot, but I'm gonna go back into the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. I always forget to highlight my brow bone because that's just not an area that I highlight. I rarely ever bring my shadow up that high anyways. So yeah, but I didn't forget with this tutorial. Guaranteed for the next one I will forget. I'm gonna do my hair. And I look so cute. Look at those curls. Okay. So now I just have to style my hair. So I'm going to take my edge booster. I think I used this in my last tutorial too. But I just use that to slick down my hair because I like doing side parts on my hair. And so I'm just going to slick it back and then just pin it. And I know y'all can see I got some thick hair and it just works. Okay. So good. Okay, I did not like lick my boogers. I went to wipe off my nose ring, so please do not think that I did that. I have to lick my finger and then wipe off my nose ring because you cannot see it because it always gets covered with makeup. But anyways, that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. You can obviously see I'm obsessed with the color orange, and I cannot wait to show you the next look because it's